Have you ever had that moment at work where you think, this ain't it? You know what I mean, that growing sense that the path you're on is no longer serving you and that there's something more out there calling your name? Maybe it started off as a whisper, a tiny nagging thought that you could easily push aside. But now it's grown into a loud, relentless voice that's impossible to ignore. I'm Kelliann McDonald, and this is Leading Edge Life. Here we dive into how to decenter a corporate career to pursue your purpose-driven dreams. That corporate career once served you, but when is it time to move on and let go of the internal struggles stopping you from taking bold steps towards the impact you've dreamed of creating? We'll show you how to get crystal clear clarity on what you want to do next and how to leverage your $100,000 corporate skill set, network, and years of experience to make it happen. Welcome to your Leading Edge Life. Maybe you're sitting at your desk, staring at the emails piling up, and all you can think is, if this is all there is for me, kill me now. Harsh, right? I know, but it's real. That internal scream of frustration, that desperate plea for something more, something meaningful, is what drives so many of us to start searching for a way out. And if you're feeling like you're dying a slow death every single day in a workplace that's out of alignment with your true purpose, believe me, you're not alone. I've been where you are right now. I know what it feels like to be in a job that's slowly draining the life out of you. To be in a place where you're forced to swallow your pride, to downplay your brilliance, and to have your skills and talents filtered through a lens that just doesn't see your worth. It's exhausting, it's soul-crushing, and it makes you start questioning everything, your purpose, your path, and your future. But here's the truth. You are better than this. Not in an arrogant way, but in a deep, undeniable way that resonates with your very soul. You've pushed yourself to be the best in everything you've done, but right now, you're stuck in a system that doesn't recognize your true value. And that's not your fault. It's the nature of the corporate machine that only sees you as a cog in its wheel, rather than the powerhouse of potential that you really are. You see, I've walked that road. I know what it's like to feel like there's some other leverage that everyone else seems to have figured out. You look around and it seems like the people at the top got there by tapping into something you just haven't discovered yet. And that realization, it can be frustrating, but it can also be the very spark that lights the fire under you to figure out what's next, to find your own leverage and to craft your own plan. Because let's be clear, the goal isn't to quit your job and do nothing. No, the goal is to leave behind what's draining you and to step into something that's better aligned with the impact you want to make in this world. To create a life where your work isn't just a means to an end, but a powerful expression of your higher self. But I know what you're thinking. There's a part of you that's grappling with the need for security. It's the same part that's kept you in that job for this long. And I get it because I felt it too, the need for security, for stability, for something solid to stand on when everything else feels uncertain. And here's the thing, that need for security is exactly what's been holding you back. It's kept you spinning your wheels, stuck in the same place, worried about whether you have the crystal clear clarity on what you want to do next. You're thinking, I don't have a big, grand, great idea. That's the gap. That's what's stopping me. But let me tell you something. That gap is exactly what I'm here to help you bridge. Because clarity isn't something that just shows up out of nowhere. It's something you cultivate, something you create through action, through movement, through taking the first step, even if that first step is a little messy. When you're in school, everything is laid out for you. There are roadmaps, clear thresholds of achievement, and a defined path to follow. But as you step further into adulthood, that roadmap disappears and you're left to figure things out on your own. That's the reality of life, and it's especially true when you're stepping out of the 9-to-5 system. But here's the beautiful part. You don't need that old roadmap because the journey you're on is yours to define. You figure things out by going on the journey, by stepping into the unknown, and by trusting that clarity will come as you take those steps forward. I know it's scary to let go of what you've known, especially when you're a high achiever, used to stability, structure, and control. But at some point, you have to realize that what got you here won't get you to the next phase. And that's where I come in. I'm here to guide you through that liminal space, that unknown path that you must navigate bravely and intuitively. Together, we'll uncover what your true gifts are, what your natural talents are, and how you can leverage those to create the impact you're destined to make. Because you don't have to do this alone. You don't have to keep spinning your wheels trying to figure out what to do next. That's why I'm here as your coach, your guide, your partner in this journey. I've been where you are and I know the way out. I know how to help you get crystal clear clarity, to build the confidence you need, and to take the steps necessary to create a life that's not just aligned with your purpose, but one that fulfills you on every level. Imagine that. So if you're ready to stop playing small, to stop letting the need for security hold you back, to step boldly into the life you've always dreamed of, then I'm here to help you make that happen. There's not only one way to fulfill that need for security. There are other paths to freedom, to purpose, and impact that's right in front of you. And listen, it's 100% possible for you. You don't have to wait for the perfect plan, the perfect idea, or the perfect moment. What even is perfection? You just have to take that first step and trust that the journey will reveal the rest. Yes, there's strategy. Yes, there's planning. Yes, there's tenacity. And I'll be there with you every step of the way to ensure that you not only reach your goals, but that you do it faster, with more clarity, more confidence, and more conviction than you've ever thought possible. So, if you're ready to take the leap, to leave behind what's no longer serving you, and to step into a life of purpose, power, and possibility, then reach out. Let's have a conversation. Let's see if we're a good fit to work together. Let's start this journey together and create the life you were always meant to live. Hear this, your light is needed in the world right now. You're here to inspire others and create a lasting impact. Through community, we'll support each other in these times. Don't let the golden handcuffs nor the illusion of lack distract you from creating impact within the communities and spaces you love. If you've enjoyed this episode, like and review us on your favorite podcast platforms and share this episode with a friend. Follow us on Instagram, LinkedIn, and all socials for updates. Check the description box below for resources and the latest news and programs. Until next time, keep shining.